Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. So at the end of this month there is a readathon called Vampathon. I'll link down below the announcer of the video and the host. So it runs from I think October 26th to October 31st and you just read books from the prompts. So she did make like a little prompt list. So it looks like this. And it's a book to sink your teeth into, a paranormal romance, a book with a gothic setting, gothic/spooky cover, a book with a haunted library, a spooky middle grade, bats or blood on the cover, vampire book to movie, a horror book, a book with witches, spooky graphic novel or manga, thriller or mystery book, a book with a vampire main character, read a book in the dark, blood used as magic, and dark academia setting. So you could just pick random ones, as many prompts as you want, or you can do bingo. Obviously it's a short version of bingo. It's just bing, no o. But yeah, you can either do it that way, or diagonally like you would with bingo. So I chose 5 books. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to read them all during this time. It's just a couple of days. But my TBR is a book with witches. What I chose was a book with witches, and I got The Unfortunate Side Effects of Heartbreak and Magic. I forgot what this one was. I chose this book to read because it says, for fans of practical magic and Gilmore Girls. The Unfortunate Side Effects of Heartbreak and Magic is a charming debut novel that explores the shields we build around our hearts to retain our own magic. So let's see. Her grandmother is dying. Sadie's twin brother Seth returns to town, and with him it brings deeply buried family secrets that threaten to tear Sadie's world apart. The grandmother has been the backbone, and I think an old lover comes back and she might rekindle that love, but she has to choose between love and magic. So I'm excited for this one. I'm actually very excited. And it's not super long. It's 320 pages, so it shouldn't be too bad. Second prompt I chose was a thriller or a mystery, and I got Hidden Pictures by Jason Rekulak. I have no idea what this book is about, but I know it's like scary, spooky, so obviously I want to read it during this month. I know it has like spooky pictures, so it's exciting. Like I said, I don't like going into thrillers and like spooky books knowing what they're about, because then it kind of loses that allure, at least for me. But I've heard it's a very nice book, so I'm gonna read it and hopefully love it and enjoy it. And then for a book with a gothic setting, I wanted to do Wuthering Heights by, is it Emily Bronte? Yes, Emily Bronte. Charlotte Bronte is for Jane Eyre. But I was like, a classic, it's just gonna take me all week basically to read. So I decided to choose The Ghost of Marlowe House. So this girl inherits an Airbnb and it's called Marlowe House, but when she moves in she sees that there's someone there and it's a ghost, and she's trying to like solve the mystery of how the ghost died to see if that gets the ghost to leave the Airbnb. So I'm excited. It seems like a little fun like ghost, you know, story. Obviously it's not gonna be scary, it's about an Airbnb and stuff like that, so it'll just be like a cozy, spooky book, I think. And I'm excited to read it. I'm not gonna lie to you. For a paranormal romance, which is the next prompt I chose, I have In the Company of Witches, which is that these witches have owned a bread and breakfast for like years, and then someone gets murdered at the bed and breakfast, and then they think it's the aunt. They're obviously witches, so she has to, there's one of them has powers that they can see like stuff that's happened like in the past, but she stopped using that power. I lied, she can talk with ghosts, but she stopped using that power when her husband died, but she has to use that gift again to prove that her aunt is okay. So maybe this one would be better for the witchy book instead of The Unfortunate Side Effects of Magic, and then The Unfortunate Sides of Magic would be better for a paranormal romance. So it's paranormal because there's a witch, so I don't have a lot of paranormal romances, so we have that one. So this one would be better for a book with witches in it. So she just has to prove that her aunt is innocent, basically. I know I went through like a whole mumbo jumbo stuff there. My allergies are killing me, I'm so sorry. So if my voice keeps changing throughout the video, it's just my allergies, so We have In the Company of Witches, but we're switching this one to A Book with Witches and an Unfortunate Side Effect of Magic, or of Heartbreak and Magic. It's gonna be for paranormal romance. And lastly, we have a book to sink your teeth into, and I chose Publishable by Death. So it's basically, she finally gets to open her little small town bookstore. I think it has a cafe inside, and then someone dies in the bookstore before it opens, so she has to find out who did the murder. Let's read the back. All Harvey Beckett wants to do is read books, help the residents of St. Mary's find the perfect book for that moment, and snuggle with her hound dog Mayhem. But when the small waterside town's newest resident discovers the body of the community's pepper-snickety reporter in her bookshop storeroom on opening day, Harvey finds herself bound and determined to figure out the crime. Her task won't be easy though, since the town is flooded with visitors for the first annual Harriet Tubman Festival to honor the community's most famous resident. Plus a quiet but charming mechanic named Daniel isn't helping with her concentration at all. So I'm excited. It's a little short book. Okay guys, so this is our little TBR. We have Hidden Pictures by Jason Rekulak, The Ghost of Marlowe House by Bobby Holmes, Publishable by Death by ACF Books, The Unfortunate Side Effects of Heartbreak and Magic by Breen Randall. I don't think ACF Books. Bookins. I read it wrong. And then In the Company of Witches by Oralee Wallace. This is our little TBR for the week. We'll see how much we can get through. I know I'm not going to finish all of them, just because on the 26th I have a pub crawl for Halloween on the DD because I don't drink, and then on the 27th I have a concert, so it's gonna be a harder week to read in, but I like the selection we have for the week. So thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you in my next video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, see you guys next time.